It's October 5, 2025, Sunday. This is Cristel Animan and you are watching CPE Engineers Daily Newscast. Today, we bring you a special report on something very important for our country: engineering integrity, morality, and the serious problem of corruption. In the Philippines, many public works projects affect millions of lives every day. Roads, flood control systems, bridge, schools. If these projects are done wrong, the harm is great. We will look at the recent cases of engineering corruption, explore what causes these problems, and suggest ways we can prevent them. We will also highlight how justice and fairness must be part of the solution. Please stay with us. Integrity in engineering means doing what is right, following standards, using proper quality materials, and ensuring safety. Morality means caring about people, being honest, fair, and making decisions that protect lives and the environment. When engineers or officials ignore these values, the consequences can be disastrous, unsafe structures, wasted money, lives put at risk. One recent case involves flood control and other infrastructure projects in Bulacan Province. Engineers and officials are accused of building substandard works and overpricing projects so that large kickbacks could go to political and government figures. For example, in the Bulacan 1st District Engineering Office, the DPWH or Department of Public Works and Highways filed graft charges against around 20 personnel and several private contractors. The allegations include approving payments even though works were incomplete or defective. Here are more recent examples. The Commission on Audit found that in Bulacan, contractors were paid for more materials than were delivered and variation orders, changes to project scope or cost, were updated. District engineers have been described by some legislators as acting like bagmen for contractors and political patrons, meaning they facilitate or carry the bribe money or favors in return for awarding projects. There are accusations of conflict of interest where regulatory officials also benefit privately from the same projects they are supposed to supervise. These are not isolated problems, they show how deep the challenge is. Because of corruption in infrastructure like flood control, many ordinary people suffer. Some flood projects meant to protect communities are not built properly, so floods still destroy homes. Money spent ends up not reaching its full effect. Communities lost trust in their government. When projects are substandard, they may be repaired soon after or worse, failures during disasters. Beyond physical damage, people lose opportunities, safety, and in some cases, lives.
To prevent engineering corruption and ensure integrity, several reforms are needed. First is the strengthened transparency. It makes project details public. For example, the budgets, materials used, progress audits, and reports. Use online portals and allow citizens to see data. Second is the stronger oversight from independent bodies or the COA or Commission on Appointment. Ombudsman and possibly civil society watchdogs must have real power to inspect, sanction, and correct. Third is strict enforcement, consistent punishment for those found guilty. Administrative sanctions, removal from office, criminal cases, no shielding due to political connections. Fourth is conflict of interest rules. Regulatory officials should not have private stakes in projects they oversee. Officials must recuse themselves if they have private interests. Fifth is whistleblower protection. People inside departments, contractors, or community members who report wrongdoing need legal protection and channels for anonymous reporting. Lastly is the civic participation. Communities should be allowed to participate in planning and monitoring. Local residents can observe and report poor work or missing components. So if these methods are applied sincerely, many of the corruption problems can be reduced.
For social justice, what matters is that the people affected by corruption get support and reparations. That means that the government must recover stolen, misused funds and use that to build infrastructures. It also ensures that the affected communities have safe roads. Even the flood control projects and school classrooms are built to proper standard. The government must provide compensation when lives are lost or property damage due to failed substandard projects. Another thing for me is that social justice means promoting equality in viewing these projects so that it will not only benefit those who are in wealthy or politically strong areas but also in poor and vulnerable communities. There should be legal accountability. I repeat, there should be legal accountability. Regardless of rank, these politicians should face trials. There should be legal accountability. I repeat, there should be legal accountability. Officials, regardless of rank, should face trial or sanctions. This impunity must end. For me, social justice means making sure that policies and reforms are inclusive, that the poorest and most affected people have a voice.
Engineering integrity and morality are not just idols. They are essential for public safety, justice, and trust. We have seen how recent cases in Bulacan and Batangas and beyond illustrate corruption in flood control, cost overruns, substandard construction, and political favoritism. We've heard what causes these problems and we've heard suggestions for preventing them. Transparency, oversight, accountability, whistleblower protection, community involvement, conflict of interest rules. And we have also discussed social justice, repairing the harm, delivering services fairly, prosecuting wrongdoers. To build a safer and fair Philippines, it's on all of us. Engineers must commit to integrity. Officials must enforce rules. Citizens must demand accountability. Together, we can ensure that every public work project truly serves the people, not a few. Thank you for watching this special report, Engineering Integrity, Morality, and Corruption. Building accountability in the Philippines. Good morning, CPE engineers.